Well, hello, y'all. It is August 1st, Tuesday. And yep, finally got around to cutting me some bangs. I think I made them too short, but you know what? They'll grow back just like fingernails. I'm not really worried about it. But anyways, as you can see, it's not much of a makeup day. Only thing I put on today was a little bit of mascara, a little bit of blush, and it's about worn off because of the heat and it's hot. And y'all see my poor petunia? Look at that. Look at that. Y'all, I got too busy yesterday. I didn't get around to watering. It was too busy Sunday. I didn't water them Tuesday. So 2 days in the summer heat and then 90 degrees, and it is not good for your flowers. We all know that. I'm just talking. So I'm hoping that little baby will perk back up and look pretty again. This one is not as bad as that one, but then this one's a little bigger than that one. And y'all, those are from seeds. I actually did it from seeds, and we'll see. Okay, getting right along. This is just going to be a little bit of a sharing thing here for a moment. Kind of funny. So, there are a couple of you ladies here, and y'all know who y'all are, but it's no need to mention names, so I'm not. But we've been able to exchange numbers, and we've actually been able to talk on the phone a couple of times. And there's one particular lady that I've had been able to talk to a couple of times in the past couple of months. And I don't know how to say this without, I don't know, being dramatic. Maybe dramatic's not the word. I'm trying to get away from the heat. I keep moving from place to place on this back porch, trying to catch a breeze. Golly geez, it's hot. I'll try right here. So, getting to what I'm trying to say here. So, after talking to this particular sweet person, you know, little things start going through your mind, because there was another girl that I talked to for a while, and I thought, good person, yada yada. I think we could be friends. We had a lot of things in common, and then that went south really fast. I'm not naming any names. Doesn't really matter. But I'm thinking, you know, y'all know a lot about me, but I don't really know that much about y'all, and the only way you can really know about each other is to actually converse. So it's going to be funny in the end. It will be funny. I'm getting to it. So this one lady that I talked to, we FaceTime from time to time. Her hubby will be sitting beside her, and my hubby will be sitting beside me, and we've talked a couple of times. Enjoy the conversation too, by the way. And you know I'm talking about you. Anyways, so after having one bad experience with another girl, I'm thinking, you know, do I really know these people? And y'all, I am a firm believer, if you have a question, you ask it. You ask it. Because you never know what the answer is going to be. Okay, before I get to this, a couple of years ago, before Ron, I was kind of dating this one guy, and talked to him a good bit. And anyways, he opened my eyes to something that was new to me. Okay, he asked me one time, this guy that I dated a couple of years ago, he asked me, you ever encountered any swingers? Swingers. I'm like, I may know some. He said, you do? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, isn't that just people that like to go out, bar hop, have a good time? And he started laughing. And he says, yeah, they do like to have a good time. They do kind of bar hop, but there's much more to it besides that. And I'm like, enlighten me. So he goes on and he tells me, he said, years ago, while he and his wife were together and she was still living, she had actually died. And he said, we had met a couple. Let me get calm. There we go. He said, we had met a couple, and he says, I can't tell you when, I can't tell you how, I just remember we met up with them some way or another. And we two didn't really know that much about them. And they kept asking us, hey, why don't y'all go out with us? You know, go have lunch, go have supper, go shoot some pool, whatever. Just come on and go out with us and have some fun. He says, and after a couple of times of them asking, me and my wife then said, well, we don't have anything going this weekend. Let's just go and see what it's about. He said, so we went. And we went to this like bar grill thing where they've got the pool tables and all. And he said, we've been there maybe 30 minutes or so, talking and whatnot. And he says, I'm sitting there at the table with this other man's wife sitting beside me. And I'm watching my wife play pool with this other guy, the other man, the husband of this woman. He said, and just all of a sudden, he said, I just got this feeling. Something's not quite right here. He said, the next thing I know, the wife of the man that was playing pool with my wife starts putting her hand on my knee. And he's like, And long story short, his wife, they finally came and sat down, and I think the wife also commented, said something to him. You get my drift? And when the wife came up and sat down by him, he whispered over to her, he says, we're about to get out of here now. And she said, you know, why? What's going on? He says, I'll tell you when we get out of here. We're going. He says, so we just said, adios, we're out of here. And then I had to explain to my wife. He says, I had to tell my wife. He said, we were in the midst of swingers. This is what was going on. So he opened up my eyes. I'm thinking swingers. Swingers are people that like back, good time, nothing else. But so I'm like, well, that's news to me. I did not know that's what that meant. God is my witness. I was probably 50, 51, early 50s when I heard that. So I'm getting there, y'all. I know I'm that person. I can't just tell you. I just have to explain everything. So the other lady that I was just talking about, that we talk a couple of times, we FaceTime and we just shoot the breeze, FaceTiming. She and her husband, and me and my husband, like on a Friday night, Saturday night, when we're just not doing anything. So I'm thinking, they sound like really nice people, but you know what? I may offend her. I'm gonna ask her. So a couple of days after that, I call her up and I said, hey, so-and-so, I need to ask you something. And she says, okay. And I just said, y'all aren't swingers, are you? And she just laughed. She says, I don't think so. I tell you, you don't know unless you ask. For darn sure, me and Ron aren't. No, never. It won't ever happen. No. So just a little bit ago, I'm out here watering my plants and yada yada, and I come across on one of my other plants down there, there's this ugly kind of bug just chewing on the bug like I've never seen before. And around the time I'm watering my plants, another one of my subscribers, sweet girlfriends, that we've also exchanged numbers and we also talk from time to time, she texted me a little thing, and I texted her back, and I sent a picture of my plant with those nasty little bugs on it that I have no idea what they are to her. I said, you got any idea what this is? And she says, no, I can't tell you. I don't know what it is. And then she texts back and she says, I'm trying to grow a pineapple right now. No, I do not think they are swingers either. No, I don't. Without even talking, I don't think they're swingers either. But I told her, I says, well, whatever you do, if you grow it and it grows, don't hang it upside down on your door where y'all live. Don't do that. And she just replied back and she says, oh, definitely not. She was laughing about it too. And I just told her, I said 57 years old here. And I said, and I'm just learning the meanings to a lot of things, strange things. But if y'all don't know the pineapple thing, be careful. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. What does a pineapple upside down hanging on your door mean? It's not good. It's not good. But if it made y'all laugh, that was my story for today. That's my share for today. So I am going to hopefully jump off here, get back in the house, cool off, get me some chicken ready to throw on the grill when it cools off a little bit later, and let that be it. But being that it's not a video for makeup or anything, this was just sharing, and I don't know, maybe y'all laughed about it. But that's all for today, y'all. And maybe tomorrow will be Wednesday, and I know I'll be getting ready for church, Lord willing, tomorrow. And maybe then I'll be doing a video makeup. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. Off here. See ya.